Welcome back to Indian Trace. Absolutely beautiful. I'm at a place I call Duckhead. It's near Oak Waters, and it's in Site 7. And just a beautiful site, as you can see. It's never actually proven itself big. It's in perfect conditions now. You can see all this stuff watered out. And I have some documents that I want to, some artifacts I need to document. I'm trying to think about things. I mean, I got through these trees over here where Oak Waters is. First, let me show you here. Let me just show you this. Deer. They almost hit this thing dead solid. That's not a deer print. So there's about 100 workers over there. Up behind me, they started this field I'm in and put it under plastic. I think they're growing either strawberries, getting them to gestate, or something with sweet potatoes. I doubt it's sweet potatoes. I think it's strawberries. We do big strawberry crop around here sometimes. I have, down here I have a point and a bunch of artifacts that I found, and I've been sitting here trying to deal with my expectations. Wow, that's got to meet my expectations. That's a nice point in quartz. Look at that. Anyway, that's a double. Well, I'm moving up towards my marker, and I said, let me just start this, film this. So they're doing a lot of farming over in Deer Pass and what have you. I missed a little bit of the ear, but that's okay. That's another thing I'm working on in terms of expectations, right? Can't even see this whole thing. Quartz. I have some artifacts to show you. It's a little windy, a little muddy. I was just finishing up, and I see a piece of worked rhyolite up here, and I just have a handful of other artifacts. And most of the time now, when the conditions are real good, when I come out, I'm like, well, I should find a bunch of artifacts. And I really shouldn't think like that. Sometimes I don't find anything. And used to be when I come out, if I came in after a run and I had something like this in my hands, I don't even know if it's focusing. Look how beautiful it is. Well, anyway, if I had something like this in my hands, I mean, I'd be happy as can be. That'd be a good run for me. So, let's see if I can get to my marker, and we might get another live find. I rest in going to places where I know they were. That's about all I need to do, is go to places where I know they were. Then, where there's a lot of evidence around. Where is my marker? Excuse me, I'm going to get to it. There's some awesome artifacts. I just want you to join the hunt out here, and I know I've got a really positive response. A lot of you do enjoy it. Just getting out, checking things out, putting your eyes on them. This is a solid Indian site. Look how beautiful that is. Now that view is very difficult to attain anywhere, except if you're standing right here. You can't definitely see that perspective from the road. And many of you understand what I mean when I say those things. So it's going to be hard for anybody to figure it out, this place. Besides, Duckhead hasn't climbed to the top of Everest for all the artifacts that I find here. Now, I found some. Most of the artifacts I'm going to show you right here, there's my marker, were found down the way here on Deer Pass. Now, let me show you what happened. There's my marker in the ground, right there. And I stuck it in, and I was going to flip this out, and then I looked real close here. And look how washed out everything is. Pretty sure that's a point. Get an eye for it after a while. Look at this. Now, first of all, I want to show you a couple things I brought in yesterday. I should have been here yesterday. I should have been up in Deer Pass where they are in Oak Waters. They couldn't be there because it was too wet. They took the day off. I missed it. That ever happened to you? So, but I found these yesterday when I went out. I mean, look at this piece here. Just missing the tip on the Yadkin. Nice, right? So, yesterday that was decent. And look at this. It's like every part of this is worked. And for those of you who like flake blades and things, this is a nice one. Look for yourself. See the flake. And just the whole thing is worked. Beautiful example of a flake blade. I mean, you hold it right here, and you could simply remove the skin from so many harvested animals. And now, of course, look at this stuff that I found today over in Deer Pass and what have you. Some good quartz. Great field finds. Little scraper here and make it out of this flint. Don't see many points out of this, but you guys have now seen some scrapers that I bring in out of this stuff. And they do that. I haven't figured out why I don't get the points out of it. Look at this little guy. Good stuff. Now, let's check this out. Last one, and I mean, I'm telling you, right up the way. There's that. It's a little dirty. I didn't even clean it off yet. Rhyolite, very well made. Excuse me. All right, let me look. I took my time, didn't rush anything. For those of you out there just hanging out, sort of biding your time a little bit. We all are. hope everybody finds out there. And that right there, that's Indian Trace.